Today we're talking strong triceps. I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 best tricep exercises that use gymnastics rings only. Let's get started. How's it going, guys? Justin Bauer here, Sort of Gymnastics channel. Today we're talking about tricep exercises. We had a few videos that got quite a bit of traction, so I'm going to be focusing on showing you guys advanced calisthenic skills. Today we're talking about tricep exercises that just use gymnastics rings. So if you guys have gymnastics rings, if you're looking at getting started, these exercises are going to show you how to build those strong, nice gymnastics triceps really easily, really effectively. This is going to be a multi-part series on the gymnastics rings where I break down one specific body part and list all of the exercises that I know how to do on these guys here. So if you like content like that, as always, comment, subscribe, notification bell. These videos are going to be flying up this week, so stay tuned and don't miss out. One of the most fundamental exercises on the rings is just the straight up push-up. So the ring push-up is actually a lot harder than the typical push-up because you are suspended on these rings. You are going to be using substantially more stabilizer muscles as opposed to just using like your primary movers like your chest and your triceps. By using these rings, like I said, you're going to be engaging a lot more core. You're going to be engaging things in your shoulder just to keep your body upright. So the technique to the ring push-up, put your body up in a push-up position, and then from here, you kind of keep your elbows a little bit close to your body and you bend all the way down. Now, the secret here is you want to go down as low as you possibly can because that's going to give you the most amount of stimulation in your chest, your triceps, your shoulders, things like that. But then on the way up, as you're pushing up, there are a few things that we need to note here. So as you're pushing through your triceps, your chest, and your shoulders, but as you're coming to the top, you're kind of turning your rings out. This is called the ring turned out position in strict gymnastics. So by turning your rings all the way out, you're going to completely be shredding your chest and your triceps. You're going to be squeezing that inner chest, and you're also going to be able to get a little bit of that chest cleavage going, you know? People like it. People like that cleavage. So as far as reps and sets for ring push-ups, I'd recommend anywhere from 5 to 15. If you are just getting started on ring push-ups, shoot for reps less than 5. But if you're more advanced, I'd say go from like 8 to 15 and you're going to be getting a really solid workout, hitting more stabilizers and also stimulating more muscle growth in the process. So the second exercise I'm going to be showing you today are the ring dips. And the ring dips are actually very fundamental. This is like a solid movement. Now the ring dips are a more difficult version of the ring push-ups, but a lot of the similar technique applies. So it's going to be similar concept. You grip the rings, you jump up. As you dip down, you want to again keep your triceps and your arm close to your body. Go down as low as possible. Again, the lower you go, the more stimulation you get, the more muscle growth you receive, the stronger you're going to become. Go down as far as you feel comfortable, but if it starts feeling painful, then that's kind of when you have to back off a little bit. Technique to the ring dip is actually really similar to the push-up technique that I showed you. Your arms are really close to your body, but as you're pushing up, you are also going to rotate and lock out in that same position, just exactly like the push-up position. So again, you're going to be receiving some of the same benefit by squeezing and locking out up top. You're going to be again hitting that inner chest and you're going to be getting a full range of motion on the triceps, which is going to make it a lot stronger, and you're going to again work a lot more stabilizer muscles. And why do you care about stabilizer muscles? Stabilizer muscles make you more comfortable and stable on the rings. It also allows for more advanced strength variations, such as the muscle up, the shoulder stand, all sorts of cool stuff. So make sure when you're doing this stuff, try to do it to the best of your ability. Stick to that good technique where you're locked out up top. The third tricep exercise for the gymnastics rings that I would recommend are these skull crushers. Now the skull crushers, again, it's really similar to a traditional skull crusher that you use with your weight, except here what you're going to be doing is you're going to be trying to angle your body at like a 45-degree position. And from here, you're going to be just extending down with the triceps and then pushing out and extending forward. So this is a similar motion to the weighted skull crushers. However, it's going to be, again, hitting more stabilizers because you don't really have a solid base. All right, so next up, number four tricep exercise on the rings. This one is going to be the pike push-up. So this is actually a super useful skill because it leads to things like the ring handstand push-ups, and it's also a very good way to just iron out and build up strength for your normal handstand push-up. So to do this, what you do is you lower the rings down to the floor, probably a few inches off the ground. From here, you bend at your hips, you grip the rings like you normally would, try to keep your butt in the air. And ideally you want to keep your body in a nice V shape. But if you slip into more of a push-up position, that's totally okay too. Just try to keep your butt in the air as high as possible. That's going to load your arms much more and make this workout more effective for you. So on the way down, you want to be minimizing shaking as much as possible. You want to be nice, slow, and controlled the entire way down. As far as wrist position is concerned, I'd recommend trying to keep your wrist in this upright position here. So imagine you're like about to go arm wrestle with someone, slip the ring in like that, because that's going to be the most stable position. If you're flopped over like this, you're going to be at risk for things like tendonitis, a bunch of other nasty stuff that I wouldn't recommend. So again, guys, keep those hands upright and locked in like that. That's going to be the best way to hold it. So you want to have your wrist parallel with the walls. It's way more ergonomic and there's no stress on your wrist. This is a really difficult and effective skill when done correctly, so I'd recommend focusing on doing it right as opposed to going for reps. If you're shooting for like 10 plus reps on these, your quality is typically going to be pretty low. It's not going to be as effective as if you're really focused on perfect technique and explosiveness. The last exercise I'm going to recommend for tricep exercises on the rings are the 𝗷𝗊 dips. So this move, what is it? Basically, your upper body is in a dip position, but your feet are going to be out in front of you like a bench or a chair. What this does is it actually takes some of the body weight out so you can focus on getting more reps. And also by having the rings behind you, it's going to be targeting new areas of your tricep, and it's actually going to take some of the chest out. So if you're really looking to finish your triceps, if you're really looking to really get that last second pump, I'd recommend doing these and going for reps like 15 to 20. Just really push these out because these are going to be a lot easier. It's also going to be hitting specifically on that tricep, so you can work all three heads. And this is a movement that typically most people aren't in. So it's a really good thing to supplement to the rest of your tricep training. So lastly, the 𝗷𝗊 dip is a really good progression step between the ring push-up and the ring dip. If you have your ring push-ups down and are struggling with the ring dips, focus a week or two on doing the 𝗷𝗊 dips. That's going to really build up your triceps. You're going to be gaining a lot of strength in this position, and if you really focus on getting those reps in on the 𝗷𝗊 dips, you're going to be able to go back and conquer those ring dips. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for the tricep ring exercises. Hopefully you found that informative. If you're working on implementing more bodybuilding, if you're working on just getting started on rings, these are great exercises to start with. These things are all going to lead to really big gymnastic skills down the road. All right, guys, so that's going to cover it for the tricep exercises on the gymnastics rings. Hopefully you found that informative. We're going to be making a new body part video every day this week. We're touching chest, shoulders, biceps, back, pretty much everything, even abs too. So if you like content like this, please comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video.